The Central Peninsula Health Foundation plays an important role in the health of our community. Whether helping the residents of our local nursing home, providing support for cancer patients, helping newborn babies through their first hours of life, or lending a helping hand to those needing to travel to Anchorage or beyond for specialized care, Central Peninsula Health Foundation makes a difference in the lives of many who turn to us for healing and support. Our mission to support Central Peninsula residents by seeking innovative partnerships and creating resources for the health and wellness of our communities. Our second OB maternity family room has been completed. Nice, comfortable surroundings where a family can bond with their new baby in comfort. Thank you to the Carver family for your donation towards this room. Central Peninsula Hospital announced the implementation of a breast cancer navigation program 1 year ago. Breast health navigators connect with each patient to facilitate timely access to local providers starting from the time of diagnosis and continuing on through all phases of treatment and into survivorship. Amber Every, RT, and Heather Moon, RN, have both received certification as breast cancer navigators. In 2013, 6 of 29 stayed local for their treatment. 2014, 21 of 29 patients, and so far in 2015, 8 of 10 breast cancer patients have chosen to stay local. The financial support of this group is provided by the Pink Ribbon Rally Group. The Kenai Peninsula Prostate Cancer Awareness Group has raised over $16,000 in just the past 4 years with the help of CPGH Inc. Board serving hot dogs and chips, Odom Corporation providing the Coca-Cola fountain, and the Peninsula baseball team wearing the prostate cancer jerseys that are later auctioned off. These funds are available to directly assist prostate cancer patients seeking their specialized treatments such as clinical trials or related medical procedures, or provide funds for men to receive medical testing and screening. The funds are also used to purchase posters, books, educational materials, supplies, or pay fees associated with our work at health fairs and related activities. The Pink Ribbon Rally golf fundraising event supports the fight against breast cancer. This fund provides resources for the early detection and treatment by helping sponsor the Pamper Me Pink event in October. By providing funds for costs associated with the breast cancer navigation program, as well as providing direct patient assistance in the forms of grants to those dealing with breast cancer. This will be the 10th year of this event, and since 2008, the Pink Ribbon Rally Committee has been committed to keeping these funds locally. Over the last 7 years, $132,000 has been raised by this group of ladies. This year's event will be August 2nd at Birch Ridge Golf Course in Soldotna. Once again, not to let the women have all the fun on the links, the Kenai Peninsula Prostate Cancer Awareness Group has joined up the last 3 years with the Kenai Peninsula Open, a long-standing golf tournament here on the peninsula, to help raise funds for prostate cancer. This will be the 4th year that we have worked together with the golfing community to raise funds for local causes. The Kenai Peninsula Open will take place September 5th and 6th at the Birch Ridge Golf Course in Soldotna. We appreciate our major sponsors for this event, Peninsula Radiation and Oncology and Alaska Prostate Cancer Coalition. Breast cancer funds have been used also for support of the Pamper Me Pink event in October. Women's Imaging saw this last year 46 mammograms completed. Sometimes it is the small things in life that give us the greatest pleasure, like patient pods and charging stations. The Health Foundation, from their unrestricted funds, have purchased patient pods for med-surg patients to test. Those pods clip on the bed rails and have enough room to hold a cell phone, glasses, hand sanitizer, and a care journal. Having a place to put your glasses within reach may cut down on calls to staff for help. Again, with funds from our unrestricted fund, the Health Foundation purchased 2 charging stations for patients and visitors to use to charge their cell phones and iPads. These have been placed in the family lounge on Med-Surg and in the emergency room waiting area. The Slagers family, co-workers, and many others in the community have honored the work of OB nurse Sarah Slager by establishing a scholarship fund in her memory to provide scholarships to CPH nursing staff who are continuing their education. This year, OB nurse Laura Williams, second from the left, was chosen as a recipient of the Sarah Slager's Nursing Education Scholarship Fund and has completed her certification as an international board-certified lactation consultant. Congratulating her on her accomplishment are Peggy Conway, Dr. Schramm, Dr. Sheridan, Dr. Lee, and fellow OB and lactation consultant nurse Chris Wakeham. Continuing the legacy of OB nurse Sarah Slagers is Sarah's Closet. New and gently used items for newborns are collected and given out to each new baby born at CPH. The community has been more than generous with donations to this worthy cause to keep the generosity of Sarah Slagers alive. Pick, Click, Give provides an unprecedented opportunity to raise the level of awareness throughout Alaska about the power of individual giving while providing opportunity for every Alaskan receiving a PFD to consider using it in a charitable way. We hope this program will not only help increase the number of new donors to Central Peninsula Health Foundation, but also expand giving options for existing donors. How do you pick, click, give? Kena River Brown Bears Junior A hockey team has done a Pink in the Rink event every season for the last 7 years. This year, the special jerseys worn and auctioned off had cancer ribbons of every color, not just pink. We appreciate their donations of over $46,000 to cancer care in the last 7 years. This winter, we teamed up with the City of Soldotna's Safe Route to School grant and the Elks Club to purchase reflective hats for students from K Beach Elementary, Soldotna Elementary, Soldotna Montessori, and Redoubt Elementary. The neon yellow knit hats include a reflective stripe and the mascot of each respective school. The goal of the program is to keep our kids safe. The 11th anniversary of WOW started with a lofty goal of $100,000. The 2015 WOW Snow Machine Ride, which stands for Way Out Women, was on its way to being the best year ever. Only one major problem: no snow again. This ride is a brainchild of oncology nurse Kathy Lopman. She wanted to find a fun way to provide financial assistance to our cancer patients needing extra help. And snow or no snow, with participation levels at half of what we saw last year, the community rallied once again and raised $116,000. Since its inception in 2005, over $650,000 has been raised and turned around into grants and have been awarded to support cancer patients from ages 8 to 88 with special needs. For 3 months, Fred Meyer in Soldotna collects coins in their coin boxes at the checkout stands. 2015 was the 5th year we have received the proceeds from those little coin boxes. It totals $15,533. In addition, the Fred Meyer Community Rewards Program, which has 80 households, they support the Health Foundation via the Fred Meyer Rewards. A big thank you to Fred Meyer for giving back to our communities. A huge thank you also goes out to Raven, Alaska. They have donated our round-trip Kenai Kodiak tickets every year for this event. An exciting new project is in the works for rooftop art on the campus of CPH. Central Peninsula Hospital uses the arts to create an environment supportive of health and healing for patients, staff, and visitors. That is the mission statement of the Healing Environment team. The team's goals are to use art to create a sense of place and enhance our healing environment, to use evidence-based methodology to select artwork that facilitates the healing process, to use art to bring the beauty of nature inside, to use art as a guide to reinforce the wayfinding program and reduce patient, visitor, and employee stress, to provide patient-focused art to promote and sustain wellness, to celebrate the story and history of the Kenai Peninsula, and to share the Plane Tree philosophy of care. Cam Choi, Associate Professor of Art at Kenai Peninsula College, has some exciting news to share to start us on the journey.
I'm an artist educator, and I've been teaching and creating art for the past 20 plus years or so. My specialty area really is sculpture, primarily metal sculpture. So this is a model of the design that I'm proposing for the rooftop sculpture garden. The idea is that the model gives us a sense of what the final piece will look like once completed, just as at a much smaller scale. The intention is to make this in such a way so that the length of the fish is about 9 feet long. And the tip of the fin here will sit at about 7 or 8 feet high. What happens is that with wind currents as they pass through the garden, the tail acts as a rudder. And so the tail will be affected by the wind, and the tail in turn will allow the other segments to move in sequence as well. So what I'm proposing here is not only an outdoor sculpture, but an outdoor kinetic work as well. So there's movement that's involved in the piece that in turn adds to the animated quality of the work. The intention is to have this place outside the patient's windows. In effect, having a rooftop garden where the patients will be able to look out the window and see these forms moving in space. And with that movement, there's a calming sense that's created by it because of the slow, graceful movement. But in effect, it's a reflection of the same process that each patient is going through. An important part about this project is that it's really a partnership between Kenai Peninsula College and Central Peninsula Hospital. The proposal, the final proposal will be constructed right here on campus in our brand new sculpture facility. The project that we're proposing, I think will act as a flagship for the much larger community as a whole. A number of smaller arts organizations in the area combined with the hospital's participation as well as the college programming here could make this experience not only valuable for patients, but for the entire community as a whole.
Thank you, Cam. Central Peninsula Health Foundation would be nothing without our donors. Our donor wall inside the front door at Central Peninsula Hospital visually shows who our donors are and hundreds more who have helped the Central Peninsula Foundation assist Kenai Peninsula residents with their health care needs. Your contributions are helping to further our mission to bring innovative partnerships and new resources for the benefit of those who turn to our local medical community for support and healing. Thank you for what we've been able to accomplish together.